Good morning. Starting out with some cat cows today. We're going to go through yoga. We're going to get some cardio. We're going to do a little more yoga, and we're going to get a little bicep pump as we're staying on the Arnold Pump Club routine. Today is a day off, and tomorrow we got some good power lifts set up. And I really think this program is going to help me build up strength further and balance my exercise much better. And what I mean by that is I've been running really for years, a couple miles every day before lifting. And by going with Arnold's plan, I'm going to be running more on my off days, more yoga on my off days. My whole body's sore from yesterday's Pump Club workout. So that's when I'll get my cardio. That's when I'll get more of my yoga in. I'll still do some on Pump Club days, but what it does is it frees me up for tomorrow to really focus on the weightlifting. And by doing that, I'm going to split up my exercises with better focus on individual muscle groups per day. So we'll be tracking all the progress. You guys will be watching the process live. And then perhaps most exciting is Professor Fleming begins traveling home today from Idaho, which means tomorrow, good morning, everybody. Tomorrow, he begins his journey of weightlifting, and we're going to use Arnold's Pump Club to guide him. So we'll figure it out because the office is closed. He could either come into the city or I'll go out to Jersey, but no matter what, we'll make the effort to make sure we get going this week. No excuses, no bullshit. Arnold's given Frank a great opportunity here, and Frank needs to capitalize on it, and he knows that. Elbow to knee. It's the other advantage of focusing on yoga and cardio on our days off. When I say days off, I should really say days off from intense weightlifting. This is really going to keep us in excellent condition day over day, week over week, month over month. Also spoke to Stu Feiner this morning. Shout out to my guy Stu, who I love very much. And he's about to get rocking and rolling on the weightlifting too. He had a good weigh-in today. Congrats to Stu on that. But now it's time to go take it to a whole nother level of focus and proactivity to get his health under control. Back up to our downward facing dog. Pedal our calves again. After yesterday's split workout, we should really be feeling it in our butts, in our legs, and these stretches should be somewhat challenging as well as feel really good, like a really good stretch that you need. So now we've planted our left foot, we're going right knee to right elbow. On 5, come across, knee to opposite elbow. These are harder. And on 10, hold and step through. Left hand down, right hand up. Can't really see the top of my body, but you don't need to. The key here is the legs. Exhale, reach forward, hands back down, step back. Any advice to get motivated? I've plateaued, but newer lifts before cardio. Sometimes I think people that are in good shape are too hard on themselves with things like I plateaued. It's maintaining. If you get yourself into good shape, you don't have to keep necessarily improving to the point of being a bodybuilder. You can get to a point where you're trying to maintain. At that point, if you start to feel like your workouts are redundant or boring, it's so important to switch it up. It's like the first thing Arnold said to Frank, you have to have fun when you're training. So my recommendation would be to try something different. If you normally do yoga, try weightlifting. If you normally do cardio, try weightlifting or yoga. If you normally do weightlifting, try yoga or cardio. Keep switching it up to stay activated, because I know that feeling of getting bored. And that's one of the reasons I'm really enjoying the Pump Club. It's not that it's necessarily showing me brand new exercises I've never done, although it has shown me a couple. It's more having an organized structure in front of me with workouts I don't normally do. And it's really stimulating. It's like, all right, this is a new challenge. This is a new workout. A little scary, a little difficult, but it's kind of like starting all over again, learning a new language. You get to start at the beginner level. You get to focus on form. And most importantly, you get to activate muscles that you might not normally do. But it's not just about working out harder or longer. It's about switching up the substance of the work to keep the body in great shape, but most importantly, keep the mind engaged and keep the joy. So now we're doing seated twists. Come right back to our downward facing dog. This time we're going to go knee to elbow and then step into our pigeon pose, really opening up our hips. Yeah, that's right. Good for you, Spooky Noodles. It's not that you're unmotivated, it's that you're getting bored by the redundancy. And then once you start dreading going to the gym, once it becomes a chore, once it becomes an inconvenience, that's when you're going to start to lose and you're going to eventually fade out of it. You need to enjoy it. Like right now, I'm so happy and excited to just be doing some yoga and running without worrying about weightlifting. And then tomorrow, I'm going to be so pumped to try some of these lifts. Like, for example, I'm going to do incline bench press, which I haven't done in a long time. I'll do it right here on one of these benches with dumbbells because I don't have a Smith machine, but the Arnold app gives you multiple options per exercise. And I'm like literally looking forward to that because it's such a good exercise and I just got away from it over the years. Okay, let's come back to our butts again. Feet straight ahead, touching our toes. Breathing. Right foot over left knee, left elbow over right knee. And while we're still moving quickly, you can just see with the time expired how much more we can get out of our yoga on the day off. Really focusing on our breathing, focusing on smooth transitions. Okay, onto our back. $20. $40. 60. 80. 80. $100. Reverse crunch. If you can only lift your legs and you're a beginner, that's fine. As you get more advanced, trying to thrust those hips up in the air. Bringing the legs down under control, not touching the ground. Now let's go. Slow bicycles. By doing them slowly, you're going to feel significantly more burnt. And these three in sequence, 100 crunches, leg lifts, slow bicycles, your abs will be absolutely on fire. Your abs will be bulging enough that they could use them as speed bumps in Belgium. All right, good start on the ground. Let's come up. What are some goals for 2026? For me, personally, I'll be honest, I don't really do New Year's resolutions or think in terms of the long-term goals. I'm very present. I'm very focused in the current moment. So what I try to do is make sure I'm doing what I can every day so that at the end of the year when we look back, we feel comfortable that we definitely maxed out all of our opportunities, which is kind of how I feel with this year. I feel very proud of our effort in 2025. So what's the goal? The goal is to be consistently hardworking, and that's in my control. Everything else will be results of the hard work. What those results look like, I don't know, but I'm excited to find out. But I don't give a shit, whatever the outcome is, I can always live with if I work my ass off, because why the fuck be upset if you try your best? Coming up wide with our arms, intertwine our fingers, exhale. Right hand behind the back, left hand, nice big stretch for your back. And even for beginners, all of these yoga moves are very doable. Anything that's too difficult, always feel free to, for example, on the ground, put your knee on the ground during downward facing dog flows. If you can't keep your balance, do some of this stuff near a wall. But don't get discouraged. Practice, build, bit by bit. When I'm touching my toes, if you can only get to your knees, your shins, I wasn't far off from that long ago. It takes time to get better at this stuff. Nothing's more rewarding. Hands together. Now we'll spread our feet out. And I do think, like Arnold said to Frank, honestly, as corny as it may sound, the biggest goal is to inspire good. Dave, Big Cat Barstool, put me in a position where I work with somebody very famous, and by proximity, I've managed to get a little bit of a platform where I can reach people. And when you get that kind of a opportunity, you have a chance to actually do good, actually help people. So that's the biggest thing, is if I can actually do some good, which you guys hopefully see I'm trying to do, you got to lean into that. You got to lean into hope. Doing our balance. I did have a relapse going back to the trip to California for Arnold with granola bars, and it was not fun, but I'm back off of it and I feel a lot better. Now we're in tree pose. Actually wanted to start with tree pose, but forgot. So this time let's start on the other side, getting our foot up as close to our groin as we can. If you can only get it here, it's fine. Focus on your balance. Flexibility comes with time. We go right back into stretching out our quad, not losing balance. Now, one thing I loved, and I've noticed for, I believe it's the majority of Arnold's workouts, they always have a warm-up that includes air squats, which is something we've been doing during our warm-ups for all 170, 3 live streams now. So I feel very validated in doing these air squats. Coming up to the calf lift, feeling that full burn, because it really does get the whole body flowing. Also feeling nice and fresh, even though we did parallel squats, not with a ton of weight, but we did parallel squats with like 100 pounds. We did lunges, we did leg extensions, we did Romanian lunges with weights. And the groin, especially the groin, actually feels good. Doesn't feel like I hadn't used those muscles in years. So I'm happy that the leg work we've been doing has definitely maintained good strength, good flexibility, good resilience in the muscles. I think now with these extra exercises, we're going to be able to take our leg strength to another level. I should just say lower body strength. The other very simple one that Arnold has in every warm-up are push-ups. And one thing you've seen me do a lot of are the up dog push-ups, which really isolate the chest, give you the better form. But good standard push-ups are also fantastic. Just want to make sure we keep our arms about shoulder width apart, keep our back completely straight, all the way down, touch your chest to the floor. Don't do a Fugazi push-up. And once you have that perfect form, then you can worry about reps. But at first, just really try to get the back straight, all the way down, all the way up. Looks easier than it is. A lot of people have their backs up, backs like this. No, straight like an arrow. Gotta be like a rod. And you want to go under control as well. You don't want to be flying around and strain yourself. Okay, done over 10. All right, take a sip of body armor. Shout out Body Armor. Nothing would be possible without them. Vis-a-vis Frank Walks. Grabbing our 40-pound band. Check out this sweet shirt Arnold's team gave me. Pump Club. I basically, if you can't tell, have deluded myself into considering Arnold a lifting partner. Straight up, like, who do you lift with? For me, the answer is Arnold. So we're going through some varying curls. Just like Arnold says in Pumping Iron, the pump is the closest feeling you can get to when you come. It's one of the reasons why people who love going to the gym are like addicted to it. It's not about the aesthetics. It's not about looking ripped or whatever. I'm sure for some people it is, but I think for most of us, it's because you get this electric feeling that can't really be replicated. So you're always chasing the pump. And biceps are one of the funnest ones to do it. And I looked at my workout tomorrow, and it's going to be a lot of chest, a lot of back, triceps. But there's an opening to do a little bit of biceps today. So we're going to get a little pump pre-run, and we're going to do a little bit more after the run. But we did a good 20 minutes of yoga. We'll do some more yoga as well after. But yeah, the body really does feel great after a couple days on the Arnold circuit. All right, let's get ready to run. All right, one more set and then we're ready. You can see we're going reverse, hammer, regular, reverse, hammer, regular. Just 10 more air squats up to the calf lift. You can see the leg muscles starting to really develop. But I think with this new workout routine and divvying up weightlifting days, pure weightlifting days with yoga and cardio days is going to make a huge difference in the results. Up on our tippy toes. Try not to bounce, but rather really control these calf lifts with our heels never touching the ground. And then coming back down. Left knee over right elbow. And any quote tweets, retweets, likes, YouTube subscriptions, all that stuff is much appreciated. And what it also does is give us a better chance at growing this thing, getting more guests, getting more crazy moments, and really trying to build Frank's influence on the fitness community in a good way. Showing people that are in tough spots in life at all ages But there is a way out. There is a way to the light. And then the last stretch before we run. Great 25 minutes here of almost entirely yoga. Grab our right foot, rest it on our left knee, and come down into a prayer pose. Squatted, of course, really pushing out the hips there. And then the other side. And reset. Nice. I want to do my groin one more time after all of our squatting yesterday. Drag it. Really feeling stretching the legs. All right. All right. Oh, is there music just then? That was my alarm, I think, going off. Hopefully that was just 5 seconds. It was just 5 seconds. I'm sure it's okay. There's no music in the background, right, guys? I think those 5 seconds will be okay. I'm just in the middle of a stretch. Thanks, Ethan, for the heads up, though. I thought the alarm was coming through my headphone. That's my, if I died somehow in my sleep, sorry, not died, if I passed out like into an oblivion, that would wake me up. But I don't know, the last time I slept until 9:30. But yeah, that music was unintentional, so apologies. Yeah, it's funny, it's a good song, but when you make a song your alarm and it wakes you up enough times, you start to associate that song with feeling tired. It's weird. Moving. Work. Letting go stand. Anytime she goes away. Now we're moving. Anytime she goes away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Down here since the day. Come on. So Patrick. Come on, boy. Come on. say. Going for a 5K today. Got under a mile left. Show. Good work. All right, it's a 5K at about an 8-minute mile pace. I feel totally fresh, totally good. And it's nice again to get the full proper cardio in between lift days. I think this is going to take me to the next level. Body over. I can go uphill march. Maurice Britt, World War II hero. Shout out to Java Chamberlain. Just wished me a happy holidays. Good dude. Great dude. going through my workout tomorrow. It's going to include our warm-up, incline barbell bench press, one-arm dumbbell row, shoulder presses, dumbbell lateral raises, dumbbell curls, tricep extensions, cable crunches. There's a whole bunch. What is lying down? The coolest thing with this app is you can watch videos if you don't recognize the name or description of an exercise. Oh, those are good. It's like skull crunches lying on your back for tomorrow. We've got a great workout ahead of us tomorrow. I'm also going to put in my notes for today what we've done. Solid cardio. Do a little more uphill. Hey Patrick.
Yeah.
Can you see the steam coming off my back? I can see it in the mirror.
No.
It's like a little plume of smoke.
I believe it's freezing here.
It's still cold in here.
Yeah, it's ice cold here.
All right. We're going to come back to some yoga. Got a good 5K, almost 10 minutes uphill walking after a great yoga session is open. Perfect day off. This is what a day off looks like. Slosh down the treadmill. Be right back. We're gonna get back into yoga. We're going to come right back to our cat cows. Really trying to sink our torso under our hips. And then big arch. Plant the left knee, donkey kicks. Fire hydrants. Again, really making sure we keep our major leg muscles nice and warm and loose after doing some good lifting yesterday. Don't want to just be stagnant and let it get stiff. Coming into our butterfly. Feet straight ahead. Right foot over left knee, left elbow over right knee. Pretzel stretch. Other way. All right, we got 200 crunches done before we ran. Now we're going to do some torture crunches. All right, here we go. 30. 40. 50. 60. Sorry, 50. 60. 70. 80. 90. 100. Whew. Come back to a plank. Abs are on fire. Got great cardio. Legs are nice and stretched out. Back is nice and stretched out. We'll go through some downward facing dog vinyasa, up dog flow. And then we're going to do a nice pump on the biceps with some curls. And we're going to be in fantastic condition going into a heavy Arnold's Pump Club lift tomorrow morning. Oh, wow. We've been going an hour and 10 minutes already. Didn't even notice. I guess that makes sense because we did both the 5K run and the incline walk on top of a good 20, 30 minutes of yoga and a little pump pre. Plus the air squats and other stuff. Coming back to downward facing dog now. Planting one foot at a time for pedals. Stretching out the calves. We're gonna downward facing dog with both feet. Lean forward, extended plank, vinyasa. Body doesn't touch the ground. Upward facing dog. Really taking our time. Feeling our back elongate, feeling our abs stretch the opposite way after all those crunches. Slowly back to vinyasa, extended plank, downward facing dog. Extended plank, vinyasa, all very under control, totally dominating your body weight. Last one. Need an elbow side plank 10 times. Finding another way to hit the abs. So you should really be feeling it in the abs at this point, between all the yoga crunches, running, planking. The stomach is on fire. Come back to our knees. Child's pose. Really getting that butt lower, getting better at sinking it in. All right. go for a pump here. Just stepping through our 40. I don't really like this angle because the bench isn't straight. There we go. That's better. All right, so regular curls, palms face the ceiling, hammers parallel to each other, reverse, palms facing the ground. Going through those 3 variants. So we got a great full body workout today. And what we're closing with is an electric biceps pump to give us that extra adrenaline, that extra juice for the day. But tomorrow is going to be a big lifting day. A lot of really tough overhead barbell type lifts. So we mitigated shoulder work. Did a good amount of yoga, but we didn't try to do really extensive planking or anything like that. Just some, keeping it warm, keeping it honest. Good air squats, really good lower body work. 5K run, uphill walk, 300 sit-ups, including 100 torture, and pump. And remember, this is our day off. This is our day off. That's how things roll around here. Biceps are on fire. Not counting, just going off pain. I'm not done yet. Fuck it. Do more sit-ups. We're at 300. It's 25. $50. 75. 400. Let's do 100 more. $425. Ah. 40. 50. 60. 70. 80. 90. 500. It's 500 crunches. Seated twist. Great workout today. Hey Patrick, do you think you could hit the end live stream for me? You just got to double click it. Have a great day, guys.